care about Instagram. There's no Instagram today. Let's start the Podbean.
Podbean only?
Podbean and YouTube. We got video.
Oh, we got video?
Well, we definitely got video.
We got YouTube?
There's no YouTube today. No, that's the only
That's
thing
what I'm saying. So we haven't.
What?
What's the video? Instagram?
No, we got YouTube today.
That's what I'm saying. YouTube where? The fuck you got YouTube?
What?
YouTube where? Like, where's the camera, motherfucker? That's what I'm saying.
Well, you said you didn't want no camera.
Exactly.
So camera's only on me.
Oh, okay. But which camera? I don't see the fucking camera. That's what I'm saying. Oh, the fucking laptop. You know what? I want to be on camera now. Fuck that shit.
It's too late now.
I want to be on camera too.
It's too late now, B.
You know what?
It's too late.
I need some caramel tea. I want some caramel tea, and I want to be on camera.
You know what? Okay, so I just started the live feed. Let's start this motherfucking show. We'll see.
You know I just fucking smoke a joint. Fuck that shit.
We'll see if I get you on camera.
What you gotta say? You gotta say something?
You wanna be on camera?
Huh?
You wanna be on camera?
As Metro's Mercury Grade approaches, I shall create the illest podcaster known to mankind.
But Master, what are you going to do?
Howard Stern, Stephen A. Smith, Joe Rogan, Dave Chappelle.
Why Dave Chappelle?
'Cause he's a funny motherfucker. Jay-Z.
Jay-Z?
Because he has money. You fucking dickhead.
Oh, I'm sorry, Master. I'm very sorry.
The heart of India. The strength of a black man. And the pride of a Spaniard. I present to you MyT. It's alive.
He's walking, Master. He's walking.
MyT Sports.
Blessings.
Here we go. Evening, and welcome back to another edition of the MyT Sports Podcast. I'm your host, the one and only Donald Taylor. Yo, I got my co-host with me, the 21 Mark Salute. What's going on, B?
Yay.
Yo,
You already know.
You already know. It's another Fuego day in the hottest city in the world. It is March 29th. This is season 6, episode 99. Excerpt 292 of the MyT Sports Podcast. Yo, that means the next time you hear us, it's gonna be the 100th episode for one whole entire season. Yo, I hope you got your earmuffs ready. It's gonna be some bangers that day. Yo, we got a lot ready. We got a lot on the show today. I told you it's March 29th. Current temperature right now is 77 degrees.
That's Luca. It's Luca outside.
It's Luca outside. It's definitely Luca warm outside.
Luca warm outside.
You know what I mean? So listen. You guys are probably wondering where the fuck you been. I was on vacation, so I'm gonna talk about my vacation a little bit, right? As you guys already know, I stay with that Knicks talk. We stay with that Knicks talk And listen, Brooklyn. We got that Knicks talk all day long. We're gonna make sure we talk about the Nets because Brooklyn is definitely in the house. We're gonna talk about the NBA moves, that and more on the motherfucking MyT Sports Podcast. But you guys already know what we say here, regardless of the motherfucking time.
Take that.
And regardless of the motherfucking weather.
You play to win the game. Hello?
It's always a good time to talk some sports. Stir this motherfucker. So let's start talking. Woo! Back at it like a sports fanatic. MyT Sports.
Yay.
Yo,
Yo, I'm trying to get it on.
I see that. I see you functioning.
So let's talk about weather, man. You saw some snow this week, huh?
Man,
Huh?
I haven't seen snow since two.
Are we talking about like snow, like snow?
We're talking about snow.
We ain't talking
Okay.
like
Whoa.
you know, sugar booger.
Before we start. Before we start.
First of all,
First things first.
I want to send all positive energy, send my blessings, send love, anything that you can send, hey, your prayers and everything, to a friend of mine, Jason Nichols, right, bartender friend of mine, that let me know, and if you drank in this general Coral Springs, Margate, Tamarack area, you know what I mean, you may know Jason Nichols personally or ran into him a couple of times. Always has a smile on his face, super fucking energetic. You know what I mean? Well, you know, and we just found out recently that he got into a motorcycle accident. He's been in critical condition. So I want to make sure that we start off on the MyT Sports Podcast by sending on our love and prayers to him. I will be hitting up my friend DJ Scepter. You guys know DJ Scepter. We've had him on the podcast. We talked about him for years on the podcast when he had a more of a regular schedule for us to be able to keep track of, and we'll be able to keep track of his schedule pretty soon again. Keep track of my friend DJ Scepter and many other friends that I know. So I can get an update on his condition, and as we find out more, we'll also make sure we keep you guys informed as well. Because Jason Nichols, when I said that he was known by a lot of people, he is known by a lot of people. Like one of my good friends that has a birthday today by the name of Crystal Pretag. She has a birthday today, and she knows Jason Nichols. I'm gonna say happy birthday.
You know his brother, James Dimes.
Shut up. Stupid. But
our prayers go out.
Definitely, that's prayers go out. But we do want to start as we like to do with at least our birthday shout-outs, because I had a couple of birthdays that popped up while I was gone. And why am I going to be able to chance to get through all of them, right? Because there's a lot of birthdays. I do want to highlight a couple of good people, right? My nephew, Kyle, nephew, happy birthday, B. Happy motherfucking birthday, nephew.
Who, 350?
No. Oh, shit. I'm getting to him, too. That's not my nephew.
I was like, yo, you got a few nephews,
Wait,
dog.
what day was his birthday?
Wednesday.
What day was that, though?
24th.
Okay, because my other nephew, his birthday was on the 28th. I was trying to see if they had the same day.
Yeah.
So my nephew Nicole, not the rapper, he's the other one. He's the one that owns he's the entrepreneur that owns that he has a phone and iPad, or I shouldn't say iPad, but tablet repair shop. And that's what he does to make bread and make a living. So he just had a birthday. I think he may just be turning 21. I think or 22. We'll see. Also as well, the other nephew on the docket, Mark 350. You guys already know he had a birthday. How did he turn? 16? You said?
16.
16. Whew. Boy, they grow up fast.
16.
Right?
You babysit him at 9.
Damn. Did I?
Yeah.
It's been 7 years.
Yeah.
Shit. Yeah, it's your birthday. You said it's your birthday.
That's that shit. Nigga, I've been babysitting you since you was 9 years old. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, take this. Take that.
Also, I'd like to say happy birthday to Luciano Flores. Luciano Flores, you may remember, is the fantasy football winner of the women's fantasy football team and the husband of the winner of the men's football team.
Yeah.
The first,
I already know, man. Happy birthday, yeah.
The first
Yay.
husband.
We coming
and
back next
wife
year. My wife
duo.
and I coming back next year.
We're gonna have the Crestos with the belt. That's how we're gonna do it.
Yeah, it's your birthday. You said it's your birthday. Check it.
I have my wife doing research already.
Check it. That's what she should be. Right? Want to say also happy birthday to John Schaefer. John Schaefer is a brethren of mine that I work with on the on Platinum Pro Wrestling. Want to say happy birthday to him. If I'm not mistaken, I think he had a persona that he finally introduced to the wrestling world, Dusty the Clown. That could be over. Don't even worry about looking at that. Look for something else after the Denver game. Wait. What was that? Denver? Toronto? Yeah. Yeah. Golden State.
I gotta see my rookie, man.
Oh yeah, let's see your rookie. Let's check out
He
your.
getting busy, man. He cracked the starting lineup.
That's good.
You know what I'm saying?
And also, happy birthday to Amanda Bishop as well. She had a birthday on 28th. And I know I mentioned it already, but I want to mention this again. Also, Lauren Lucer has a birthday today. Happy birthday again to Crystal Pita, because she is one of my dear friends, right? So I that she gets. Actually, I'm telling her right now. Wishing you happy birthday right now, live on the podcast. Bam. That's what you know. Yes, my good, my dear, my wonderful friend, Crystal Pretime. We have so many goddamn memories together, right? So many drunken, dancing, fun-filled, laughing memories together. Oh my God, I can't wait till we're able to get back in each other's presence so that we can continue to celebrate birthdays together and also with all of the extended people that we now have in each other's lives. All right, so now that I have all of the birthdays out of the way. You asked me about some motherfucking stuff.
Shit, I was listening to that beat, man. I was gonna start breakdancing and pop locking.
You know, I made that beat. That's one of my main beats.
Yeah, that's pop locking music.
That's not a birthday beat.
No, that's like Beat Street shit.
But
that's like yo, you wanna
check it. You said it's your birthday. Yeah, it's your birthday. Check it. See?
That sounds like a bebop.
Once in a time not long ago, I used to run the streets and fuck these hoes. But now I'm located in the show. The MyT Podcast is where we go. Every time that we need our sport, you come here, whether it's long or short, we'll be there. That's all I got right now.
Hey, that's Joe. We killed that shit. Sign him.
Yo.
CB4, bitches.
So I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blackity black, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black. Black on both sides. Yo,
shit, sign us up.
So, Denver, Colorado. Yo, it is a vibe.
Wait.
Oh, you coming back, aren't you? You going down there, coming back, aren't you? I'm still good. I'm only halfway. I'm good. Look at these wonderful pictures. Let me see if I can find. Look at that. That's me and the homie. That's Crystal right there. It's her birthday today. That's her too. Oh no, and not for nothing. Like I'm 100% okay with saying this. But she got some big ass titties, dude. Like, yo, you don't even understand. Those shit just, but I love her for more than that. It's because of her eyes. I love, like, she has your, pause, never mind. I can't even finish that sentence now. Oh, shit. So, Mark asked me about some snow, right, not too long ago. And to be 100% honest with you, I had a chance to see some snow, and I probably haven't seen snow since about 2006, people. It has been easily a full 15 years since I have had to deal with snow, and I'm going to tell you this was strategic. This is not by mistake. This is 100% by design. This is how I wanted my life to be once I left the Army, because I've told you guys this plenty of times before, I have been in such cold environments and I've thought about peeing myself. And I've never, and I mean ever, want to go through that again. So, I'm in South Florida now. Now, as far as Denver is concerned, Denver, Colorado. I don't know how long I'm doing the podcast today, folks. Right? I'm just trying to get some shit off my chest because really everything we're gonna leave for you guys for the next podcast, 100th episode. I just had to get this out of here because I couldn't leave you guys without money. This was gonna be the first Monday back, but it was an admin day. I just got into town. I needed a full admin day, and I was behind on some admin stuff. Now, Denver, Colorado is a vibe. It is a city, and it is something that should be done and experienced. And I'll even give you guys something better. Right? Actually, I gotta wait for Mark to get here. I don't want him to miss this. I don't want him to miss this at all, because he needs to hear everything. Actually, wait, I think he may have heard most of this already. you guys I was gonna be gone for a week. Well, you know what? That's exactly what happened. Well, took a nice little vacation for a week. Me and the whole entire family, right? Went there with the mom Dukes. Went there with my brother, my sister-in-law. Let's call her sis though. My munchkin. Everybody knows the munchkin. My niece. My munchkin. And a new acquainted friend. My name is Shada. I'm gonna have to put her name out there eventually. Put it live on the air. And had a nice little trip.
You know she listening.
She probably is. Somewhere. I don't see it yet, but I wouldn't be surprised. Like, actually, her normal way of listening, I think, is through Instagram. Is it? Actually, I don't know how she normally listens to podcasts, but I know she be catching it, though. You pass me a light over there? So I ended up taking the last week off. That's the reason why you guys haven't heard me. Stupid.
I'm saying,
can
like...
I get a lighter, please, sir?
Oh, a lighter. Oh, you said light. You know what I'm saying?
May I have a lighter? A lighter.
Turn this up. Turn it down for what?
Wait. Put this lighter with this lighters that you can keep. So, okay.
Listen, man, just wait your turn.
It's okay.
So keep talking.
You know, there's no problem I have is waiting my turn. Right, so. Talking, podcasting, San Antonio Spurs, 82, Sacramento, 95. DeMar DeRozan was almost traded, to the Knicks. And that's something I wanted to talk about too. And I think I'll talk about on Wednesday.
I was hoping Ball went to the Knicks.
And actually, you know what? We can actually we can transition there. I'll make sure I'll bring up Ball and Knicks because. What's that? Oh, let's take this off. Yeah, because this is the birthday shit, right? But let's talk about this vacation that I had. It was dope as fuck. I ain't gonna lie. It was dope as fuck. Denver kind of reminded me the city part of Denver because we did half and half. Actually, there was no podcast last week.
Did you see Nokic?
Who?
Did you see the Joker?
Nah, they had no home games. Trust me, if they had a home game, I was gonna buy tickets for the whole fam.
That's what's up. I figured you do that. That's why I was.
If they had, no doubt, if they had a home game while we were there, I was gonna buy tickets for the whole entire fam. We was gonna go to that goddamn game, whether we were staying in the city or whether we were staying in the mountains that night. We was gonna go to that fucking game, but they did not have a home game while we were there. Because like that's one thing I would definitely do as a basketball. Like if we're going on vacation, like we go do Vince's shit in November or whatever that fucking shit is. Like,
if you go anywhere in the States and there's a sporting event going
on,
I'm
gonna try to go.
You should go.
We're just those kind of people by now.
Yeah, like
even your brother.
Why didn't you go?
Like,
you like sports? Yes. You like that team? Yeah. Who are they playing? Exactly.
Like, I never seen their team play in person.
Exactly.
Like on their home court to feel their
I got to see Kaepernick play when he was in Miami.
I remember I got to see.
I snuck in that game with my two kids.
You got to see Lamar Jackson play down here.
I didn't see Lamar. Did I? No, I didn't get to see Lamar. I got to see. Well, every time my brother brought me, I was like, but the 49er game, he brought wifey in, and then I was like, yo, tell Bobby you can't give him that ticket. He was like, but just hold it to him. I'm like, come on, man. And I'm like, all right, whatever. So wifey's like, yo, if anything, I was like, you know what? I'll go down. I'll do the fun part. I'll tailgate. I'll chill. You know what I'm saying? So when you guys go in, you just come back with my brother and shit. So that was the plan. We get down there, boom, we chilling, we queuing, feeling nice, whatever. And it's like, oh, we gonna go in. I'm like, yeah, go in. Yeah, go ahead, go. Marcel just, he took acting classes and shit when he was younger. So I told nephew, I was like, yo, hey, act like I gave you the tickets, and you want to be grown, and you lost them. So when we get to the gate, just cry. He got to the gate, he started crying. The little one, Marcus, was like trying to follow suit and shit, right? And I'm like, yo, and I'm like, oh, my 12-year-old want to be a man and shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, let me hold. He lost. Oh, don't cry, baby. And then they saw Marcus. Oh, you know what? Just stay over there for a second. Yo, just stay over there for a second, whatever. Right? Like, yo, we literally sat down on the block, like on the curb block. Boom. They were like, yo, you know what? Just just come. Yo, because the acting was on point. Yo, we going up we already in. We going up the escalator. Marcel's still crying. I'm like, nigga, turn that shit off. We in.
I don't know.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let go of the character. You gotta let go of the character, dog. You gotta learn how to let go. Like,
never break out a character. Never get
like,
out of character.
yo, until I didn't hear cut. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's like, shit. He kept going. I was like,
I needed to stop. Yeah.
and then Bobby's apologizing to Terry. Oh, like don't tell me too late about the ticket. She was like, oh, don't worry, he's coming in. And as she said that, boom, I was like, yo, what up? Bobby's face was like, what? Like, how? Like, Bobby, don't worry about it. So we just showed. That was
you know what I mean? Like, how did you get in here?
That was a good day.
Cleveland, this is for you.
Shit. But
I got to see Kaepernick. That was my whole point.
But actually we got there because but seriously, like I didn't get a chance to see their teams play, but there was a vibe, and the city reminded me of New York, right? The city area, and in the country.
The city area, or just like 2 blocks?
The city.
Or a block.
The city. Like, well, I mean, I walked like 10 blocks, like that way. I went around. You know what I mean? I went off the beaten path. I didn't just stay on 16th Street. I had to go to a fucking alchemy store, so I needed some stones and shit.
Yes, sir.
I had to get some incense.
Be like, oh yes.
Yeah.
Oh, incense. Gotta.
Yeah, incense. I got my fucking.
You know they got different flavors over there.
Actually,
and shit.
you know what?
They have right. They got different scent over there.
Hold on. Well, I mean everywhere.
Because
have different scents. But
yeah, nah, bro. When you go to New York, in New York, they only had that one. Those 2 packages be and they smell the same. Everything smells like you know, like the red ones and the green ones, like the red and green and yellow ones. Like, you know what I'm saying? Come on now.
I used to go to spots that used to have like fucking like 50 different scents, yo. That's the reason when I got to places like North Carolina and the only place I could go to a place that had 50 cents. I had to go to like the flea market and shit like that. But the flea market used to be able to get like $20 for $1. You know, I was good on that shit. Get the big ass thick ones that could burn for a fucking whole entire day. I used to have that shit burning in my barracks while I left for the day. That was me burning the incense. Like that was me. Like I used to burn the incense in my barracks. Like I used to burn that big ass one in the barracks. Like when I used to leave, burn that shit and have that shit just burning all fucking day and just have that shit come in here like, oh my god, it smells amazing. This shit is hitch. Like I like incense like that. Like I grew up on incense. I grew up on incense and always burning some kind of shit in the motherfucking crib. And I wish I knew where the fucking but I'll make sure I have it by Wednesday. But I bought this at the shop down there, and I have to remember what the name of that shop was called. I think it was called Alchemy or whatever. And it was
Alchemy or Alchemy and whatever.
Alchemy. I think the place is called I think the store is called Alchemy, and it's on like 25th Street and like Champus. And
hey,
what?
Come on, man.
I don't even know what's happening here. That chair is mad squeaky.
Yeah, it's making your butt cheeks sing.
Whoa, pause. Let me talk about my butt cheeks.
Let me look into your eyes as I say that.
No, Prince ass nigga, no. Oh shit. So we did 4 days there, right? 2 days in 2 days in the city, 2 days in the mountains. And the city really had that kind of New York vibe to it, like it really was nice. And then me being a pothead, right, and one of the members of the Nate Dogg School of Medicine, where we have to
smoke weed every day.
It really worked to be able just to go like to like the store, like you was picking up like toilet paper and bubble gum and get some weed to hold you over and not have to feel like you was doing some like nefarious fucking deal somewhere. You know what I mean? Like it was dope as fuck. It was really dope as fuck. And then the other 2 days we went to the fucking we went to the mountains. And then that shit was dope, like because it kind of like it lightly snowed every day. This is the perfect time of year to go. Like if you don't want to go there where it's not super too cold, and you can probably kind of and it feels like
it's called spring. We're in spring right now.
Oh.
That's it's called spring. If you want to go to Colorado, go during springtime.
Go during spring break.
Spring break. There you go.
Go during spring break.
Going during spring break.
Or because like I think next week you may not be able to do some of the stuff, but I think like where you're able to get like the mountain experience and be able to still get snow experience even if it was like, you know what I mean? Like a little bit later in the year. But right now it's still around the time, but it's still where you can still do like the fucking not jet skiing, but the snowmobile and shit and snow tubing.
Yeah, you did that, right?
Yeah, we did that shit. It was dope. It was dope as fuck.
Yeah.
It was funny because we did the snow tubing. It was like, oh, do you want to push or do you not want to push? Like I definitely want to push. So you get in the tube, and you know like they put you in like and they.
Wait, they. It's like they got like a floaty in the back and they just wing. Like jet ski, like towing?
Yeah, so first they tow you up the mountain in the tube, right? And you're like, like you like doing the jet ski shit. And then when you get to the top, they push you down.
They push you down. You
Yeah.
just
going.
You just go.
And I'm mad. I only got to go.
Sliding.
I only got to go once because the second time I wanted to go face first. I was gonna run down and try to go face first. Because when he went down the first time, it was like, yo, do you want to push or you just want to go like gravity take it? And I was like, I definitely want to push. But I went first in the family, right? Because, you know, it's like, who's going to go first? I'm like, well, obviously, I guess I'll be going first because ain't none of y'all going to step up to go first. Like, you got automatically, like, but also, too, as they're saying, who wants to go first? I can see everybody's head slowly going to looking at me like, and I'm over here like, yeah, I'm going first. Like, because if it ain't safe enough for me to do,
so
it ain't nobody
you did it with the push?
Huh? So I got the push. So as he pushes me, I'm over here looking at him like, wait. Did you give me the push? He's like, yes. I'm like, that was the push. Oh shit, this is awesome. Wait, can I turn over? Like, I'm gonna go on my belly.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's like water slide.
Yo.
You know what I'm saying? It's like the water slide experience.
So it was dope as fuck, but nah, Denver's definitely. I didn't like. We had ice like the cabin was
Shit,
like
in college, we used to take our mattresses and go down the hill.
We used to do a whole bunch of dumb shit.
Yeah, I didn't take my mattress out. Niggas was taking their mattresses out. I'm like, there's a lot of mattresses out there. I don't need to take mine.
Exactly.
I'm gonna use yours. I'm gonna use somebody's. Somebody gonna get tired. You know, hey, it's just white folks, man. Like they'll just leave their mattress. They don't give a fuck, and they just, I get it tomorrow type shit and sleep with somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Or just, you know,
sleep on the box spring.
Like, you know, when I was in college, I was like, I never had a bed, so I'm not, I'm not leaving this shit nowhere.
Like, I finally got a bed to myself.
You know what I'm saying?
What with it? How you wildin'?
You know what I'm saying? And this shit don't turn into a couch? No way. Like, yeah, nah. But nah. We had a nice fucking hill when it snowed. So that experience is pretty dope.
Yeah, I'm really glad because I never go on family vacations, right? I like normally when they go on a vacation, I normally stay home and I'll be 100% honest with you because my philosophy is my vacation is when everybody else is gone. That's how I feel. I like the solitude. I really do. So this is the first time that I actually went on the vacation. But also part of me was like, yo, this is fucking Denver, Colorado. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna get
smoke weed every day.
Hey,
if there's gotta be any state, that's the
smoke weed every day.
If I'm gonna finally bring my thing to go to vacation,
you know what I'm saying? You like, if I'm gonna take a vacation, might as well go to Colorado. Like are we gonna see some snow?
Like I wasn't feeling Orlando. I wasn't feeling like when he went to North Carolina.
Yeah. You like, nah, I'll skip on that. Like you skipped on all that shit, and then it was like Colorado. You was like,
I was like, shit.
Damn.
I got a brand new.
It's been like 13 years. They've been. That bill passed 13 years ago. Like, They must have it down packed by now.
Like and shit was smooth. Like man.
And it's snowing. Oh, dude.
So.
The best part was you coming back here.
So 4 days, right? It snowed in the city the first night we were there. And then it snowed the second night in the city. Nice. And then it snowed in the first day in the mountains and the second day in the mountains. But everything was like a light season of snow.
It sounds like it fucking snowed every day.
Almost every day. Yeah, almost every day.
But by the time, it's smoke. Wait, time out. Say that shit again.
But
you said basically it snowed every day.
But it's weird. We were.
How many days you were there? 4 days. How many days it snowed? The first 2 days. and the
but
second 2 nights.
But it's not snowing on us during the day. So overnight, it snowed the first night we were there, right?
Yes, sir.
Right, overnight it snowed the first day we were there.
Yes, sir.
And then it didn't snow the second day we were there. And both of those days we was in the city. So the first night overnight, it snowed in the city. The second day in the city, it didn't snow. The first night overnight in the mountains, it snowed. And the second night overnight in the mountains, it snowed. Like, it snowed overnight. Both times. Like, we didn't have any snow during the day, really.
Yeah, but when you woke up, it's nice and fresh.
When we got there, though, when we got to the mountains, when we first drove into the mountains, it started snowing because it was the gas station, and everybody jumped out because somebody had never felt snow on their face. So I was like, "Yo, get your ass out the fucking van and go feel this motherfucking snow on your face."
And he's actually talking about snow.
Yeah.
He's actually talking about like frozen water.
Florida
Yeah.
ice.
Not
rain.
frozen, not
Frozen
frozen,
ice.
not
Frozen
frozen.
rain.
You know what I'm saying? You think, yeah? If you think your eye stings now.
Yo.
Oh my eye burning.
But so yeah, so
You
like
poked out.
And obviously the Munchkin was loving the snow. Like, she was over here crushing snow like she was a fucking giant. She's just over there. 3, 5, 4, 4. I crush snow. None of that shit rhyme.
I let you go there, man.
But yeah, it was really good. It was really good. It was really fucking good. I would tell anybody if anybody ever asked me, definitely go. Now, we did have one bad experience. When we first caught out.
Was it the white people?
Oh no, it was an African dude, some black dude. I don't know if he was African, but it was a black dude. Our very first experience of Denver, Colorado, was a bad one. The Uber driver that we had came there, right, and then 2 seconds later, after we packed all of the bags onto the car into his truck, he was like, "Oh no, you ordered the wrong size Uber. You ordered X. You ordered X, and this is an XL, and you need to order XL." And this is showing him like, "No, we ordered an XL." The stupid motherfucker didn't know how to read the own job or whatever, right? And I don't know if he took the wrong job or because he stopped and he asked another Uber driver. He was like, "Hey," whatever the fuck he said to him. Because the other dude was white, but he said something. She said something. I don't know what the fuck he said, right? And I'm like, so you let some other dude tell you some shit that you should already know about jobs that you accept, and you don't even know if they can tell you the truth or not. So you don't even know your own due diligence. So he declined our job the first time, right? And we had to take all of the stuff off of his truck, and order another Uber.
And then he just drove around and came back.
He ended up coming right back to the thing, and he ended up accepting our job right back over again as we accepted XL. And then he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realize that you guys accepted."
You took.
So he declined our job, made us unload our shit off.
That's what I'm saying. After y'all loaded your shit.
Yeah, after we loaded his shit, so then he come back around and he tried to apologize, like, "Oh, well."
He was dark skinned.
Yeah, his name was. I can't remember his name. I don't have his name. His name was in the app. I forgot. I have to make a customer service complaint about him with Uber.
That's some retarded shit.
I got him on video. Go look at my video on Facebook if you guys want to look at it. Go make him famous.
Go make him famous.
I forgot I got to tag World Star. Go make him famous. Because so then he comes back the second time around and he's like, "Oh, I didn't know that it was the XL job. I read it wrong." And then I stopped one of the other guys and he told me, like, "So you don't even know what kind of jobs that you're supposed. You don't know your own. Like, that's your. Like, don't apologize. Don't blame this on anybody. This is you. This is your fault. This is you not doing your own due diligence." Right? I'm like, cool. But take our stuff now. You fucked up. Let's try to make this right. So we get into the car, right? And I'm like, "Oh no, so I'm in Devon. So I'm still on the live stream, And I'm like, "Hey, what's your name?" "Oh, my name is in the app. You can see that." I'm like, "Excuse me?"
That's how he spoke? How did he speak?
If you went to my name, you could go, "It's in the app." And I'm like, wait a minute, wait, time out. You realize you're in a customer service job. I'm asking you your name. And you don't have a common decency to, like, I'm like, you are just a bad Uber driver all around. Like, first you had us take our stuff off the truck to now I'm erroneously because you didn't understand what kind of job you accepted.
He was just following directions.
No, he was a dumbass.
Hey, you know what? They out there. You know what I'm saying?
So, but you told me, like, if somebody is, if I'm delivering somebody's groceries and they're like, hey, what's your name? I'm like, hey, it's Talon. You know, if when Louis was doing Uber driver, right? So I say, hey, what's your name? Hey, my name is Louis. You do not give somebody a goddamn name. But also, he has his Scully all the way down. He has his mask all the way up. He's trying to make sure we can't. So now I'm on live or whatever, and Poe hops on. Right? So I'm like, yo, what's going on, Poe?
What up, Poe?
And I'm like, yeah. I'm like, yo, I'm here, I'm here live, this, down, the third. Yeah, and I'm here. Yo, here goes Mom Deuce. Here goes my brother, my sis. Here goes the Munchkin. Yo, here goes Shorty, whatever. And here goes gentleman Uber driver. He doesn't want to give us his name. He goes, oh, I am dropping you guys off. I feel threatened now. You taking my picture? I'm like, what? I'm like, are you fucking stupid? Wait a minute. Are you telling me you've never had anybody in your car that had their phone out? And one, I'm on a video call and you're saying I'm taking your picture. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna make you famous. I'm like, you know, you're a little man with little fucking. So he turns around, takes us back to the airport. So I'm like, yo, you're a little man with little fucking problems.
Welcome to Denver.
I was like, yo, how fucking stupid am I? I'm like, this how you treat your veterans, B? I'm like, this what the fuck you? I'm like,
you took out that card?
Yeah. Oh hell yeah. Hell yeah. And I'm like, this how you treat your army veterans. Like, I serve my country to be treated like a piece of shit by you, by someone like you that can barely speak fucking English. You know what I mean?
That's because you shoot everybody in my country.
So he's calling. He's like, I feel threatened. I'm like, you feel threatened by. So you feel threatened by me taking a picture, which I'm not taking a picture. I'm taking a video, and everybody can see your dumb ass. And you know, people started going off at him like, oh, he's fucking stupid. I'm like, what? Is he mad because he didn't get let into Zamunda? Like,
I know it was going somewhere. I was like, yo, for sure.
Yo, this is people going ham on him in the comments.
Yeah, I know.
And they were like, so people started applauding like, no, Denver is normally has the best Uber customer service. He like all of us aren't like that. Like, you know, like, yo, people started apologizing for his dumb ass.
He's like, yo, that's my country, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, we don't all.
And I was like, hey, yo, brethren, you're from the island somewhere, and this how you treat your own people. And this how you know. I was like, yo, this all the people them in Denver and the white man have your wash up. You don't have your brainwash. You gotta treat your own blood clot each other. You feel threatened. You know, me even try threaten you. You want to be threatened? I'll make you famous. You want to be famous? Let me make you famous. World star, bitch. I'll put you on. I'll make you famous. You want to be famous? You stupid fuck.
You said Tran. I was like, what, Tran? Jersey? Oh, Jersey's
So
in the house.
now,
Jersey always in the house.
So now I get outside the car, right? And he's still on live video, and I'm getting ready to start taking pictures of his fucking like license plate and shit. He tries to put his hand and grab me like, yo, don't fucking touch me. I'll fuck you up.
Oh, get the fuck out. Yo, that's when you said I had a little problem. That's like a mission right there,
yo,
dog.
B.
Shit.
And then after that we got Nye. And Nye was a perfect gem. And Nye told us different. Nye gave us information as we drove by. He helped squeeze all of us into his car, even though his car was too small for the job. He's like, yo, dude had a Yukon. Out of Yukon XL.
No, he had double X. Yeah, he had XL.
He had an XL. He was like, yo, you didn't order.
Basically, he had, nigga, you have an XL. Whatever XL is, you know, that's just like, you know,
he doesn't
it's bigger than large.
He just want to do the job. And you know how you know it was all bullshit? Because when he reported the job, I'm talking about Ahmad. Is what I've been calling him this whole time. Ahmad, right? He's like, look at me. I am your Uber driver now. I'm like, no, bitch, I am the captain now. Like, I'm about to get your license suspended. Yo, he reported the job that he got into an accident. Yeah. See, he tried to cover that shit the fuck up. You ain't got allowed to cover that shit the fuck up. Tomorrow, I got some admin work to do when I'm waiting in the VA, and it has everything to do with your bitch ass, Ahmad. Look at me. I am the captain now. Bitch.
But besides that, it was an awesome time.
After that, phenomenal time. After that, we met our Uber driver. His name was Nye. Nye was a perfect Nye was a fucking gem. He told us everything about the sites that we was going on. He told us some places that we should go to. He even recommended a place that we should go, that we should possibly go on tour and go jet ski and all this other shit. After
jet
Nye,
skiing. Yo, you in Denver? You ain't jet skiing in Denver. You not. You just not. You just not jet skiing.
Snowboarding. Whatever.
I don't know, man.
Snowboarding. Snowmobiling.
Oh, snowmobiling.
Right.
I was like snowboarding. I don't know if I can. Yo,
we was on our full WPS.
One of the parents from my son's team, Marcus's team, he went to Colorado like I think it was last last month, and he was snowboarding and shit. He was like, yeah, man. And he was like, yeah, yeah. He took his son and shit. I was like, word. I was like, yeah, that shit must be dope. I can't even be like, I was like snowboarding.
Now I have a
That's
feeling
like
that
a.
she may have really seen your car. This be outside, cause like if you was trying to get weed by 10:45, you ain't here on time. It's okay. I already knew that wasn't gonna happen. I'm not gonna be able to make it tonight. Sorry. I'll see you in the morning. Wait, I wonder if that was Crystal that popped up. E-Rock. No, maybe that was Eric. Boney entered the room. Bonnie, whatever her name is. Yeah. So after Naya Driver, then the next morning we went to something 3. It was right by the Marriott on the same block of the Marriott, right down, like literally in walking distance, not even 100 feet, right? And we got into Anthony. And Anthony's an OG. When I say like OG, like you know this nigga used to sling, like if he ain't sling on the block, like he was influenced by people that slang on the block. You know what I mean? Like one of them kind of shits. Like yo, but Anthony was smooth as fuck, charisma from the beginning. Like the way he was able to, dress everybody. You know what I mean? Be witty with his shit, maneuver through. You know what I mean? Maneuver in and everybody could compliment anybody that needed to be compliment. Shift the energy, how energy needed to be shifted.
Yeah, we need to shift this energy into some sports right now.
I will.
Let's talk about.
Wait. I gotta make sure I big up Anthony, because Anthony told us where the dispensaries were to go get our shit. So let me tell you how good Anthony was, right? No. Let me just let you know how good Anthony was, right? So we ate breakfast there, and sis-in-law, I think she paid for that shit, right? So he was good enough to get a tip from sis-in-law when she paid the tab. My brother slid him money, and before that happened, I had slid him some money, cash. So he got cash for me, cash for my brother, but not for nothing. You know what also happened? Our Uber driver Nye, the same thing happened with him too. Like he got tipped through the app by my sister-in-law. My brother slid him some cash, and I slid him some cash.
That's what's up,
Yeah.
man.
So basically, like anybody that their customer service on par, they most likely they got triple tipped. Because they got tipped like on paper, and they got money slid to them by me and my brother, every time. Like because we went to some other place that was in the train station, right? And the only thing I can tell you about this place to help you remember it is that they advertise their stuff as creative drinks. I think it's a surf and turf place, right? And they have one of the things says creative drinks, and we have and our waiter there, he was super friendly as fuck too. Like he was like, yo, and when we told him the story about the Uber driver, like they were like, wait, what? Like that shit is like, wait, what? Like, no, like, oh my god! And then he started telling other people there. I was like, nah. I was like, yo, I told him, oh, go follow me on Facebook, MyT. Like, yo, go make him famous.
Yeah. Go make him famous.
Go make him famous. Listen, yo, that shit should not be able to slide at all. But let's get into some sports, right? New York Knicks actually just played a game a while ago, so their record is not going to be quite reflected on what I wrote my papers down on. As a current before the Knicks finished their game, they were 24-22.
What's their record?
But they just lost, and they're 24-23 right now. They're one game above 500.
So what was the
Before everything had happened, they were 24-22. Before they lost.
No, what was the bet?
Oh, we won that bet. 22.5 games. $87.5 paid out.
How much?
$87.5 by the time we put the bet in. Paid out while I was in Denver.
Oh, you got that shit over there? Oh, yo, good time. Yo, now that's a vacation. Nigga, when you go on vacation, you make money? That's that's a vacation. Nigga, you don't know how to vacate. Yo, when you go on vacation, meaning when you leave, you making money.
Yo.
Because that's why you out there. Yo, yeah, you can get that.
That shit,
yeah,
that
you
shit
get that shit too.
I was watching that game too. Is the game
Man,
the game they were down 17? Remember they played Washington. Okay, so maybe you don't know. Okay, maybe you don't follow the Knicks schedule so much, so hard. But they had back-to-back games against Washington, right? The 22nd game that they won was against Washington. They blew them the fuck out, right? So the game that would have given them their 23rd win was also against Washington. And they were down 17 points in that game. And Julius Randle was struggling. And RJ Barrett came and took over and helped walk these motherfuckers down from a 17-point deficit to win that game for win number 20 motherfucking 3.
Ching ching.
And motherfucking payday. And then they came, and then after that they beat fucking Milwaukee out of fucking nowhere.
You know, like that's the shit that gets me upset. You know, win or lose, you know, you was placing a bet. I was like, yo, I'm gonna place a bet, and then you was like, yo, I'm placing a bet. I'm like, all right, like, I didn't place a bet, whatever. I was like, you was like, yo, like we doing it now, right? You know what I'm saying? You like we doing it now, like I didn't know. I was like, yo, I don't know, I don't know what I was doing, but I was like, yo, wait a minute.
You didn't realize shit had escalated that quickly.
I was like, no, it was like last second.
Well, I
like, you know, I was like, yo, you should have spotted me though.
We was shutting. Oh, I didn't realize.
You should have spotted me.
I'm sorry.
You should have spotted me.
That,
you know what? You should have spotted me. Yo, I'm on $120. Like, my bad.
Listen, man,
like,
it was my first bet ever. Like, I was like, yo, I was setting up an account.
No, but I'm saying it was like, but that, like, you know, had confidence. You had confidence, right?
You had confidence in that one.
Yeah, I had confidence.
You know what I'm mad that we didn't put a
Yo,
$1,000
we'll
on
say.
that.
Yeah, I know. Because we did have confidence.
Because we were super confident.
No, we were super confident. I was like, oh, hell yeah.
Confident.
I'm like, there's no way. Like,
So
you got, so you want vacation to make money. I love it.
Listen, help pay for everything.
Help pay for
listen, the fucking, the room was like, the cabin was like a G, and the jet skiing experience was like a was like another 6. And the hotel before that, like that was really taken care of, but that's still the 2 bills that we could still go help off. Like that. I was like, shit, can I put on the CC? So let's talk about those things, right? Continue like to let me know when I won't be saying that. Oh shit, won't make it, not making it. Nah, my bad, not making it. My bad. Sorry guys. I know you guys are like, what the hell is he talking about? I was supposed to have an appointment to see somebody, and my bad, not making it. See you tomorrow. Alright.
Which is like an hour and a half.
Huh?
I'll see you tomorrow, right? It's like an hour and a half. Like,
yo, you know what's so funny? Okay, so you know what's so funny? Right, to kind of like take a left turn, and we're very good on this. Well, I said this. People don't realize this, right? Out of all of the, and I'm putting quotations on this, drug dealers out there in the world, the weed dealer really is the most respected. Because, well, let me tell you why. If your weed dealer tells you, hey, no sales after 11 p.m. or like 11 p.m. or like after midnight, you have any problem with that? Like, your weed dealer could actually have a life after 10, 11 o'clock at night.
Yeah, well, listen, if you get a chance, I'm not saying, but if you get a chance and you wanna, come get this 50, like, just let me know. I'll be up.
But
and he like, I gotta get up early tomorrow.
Exactly.
And then you're like
you have to
you're like, all right. I'm just letting you know.
So let's put it this way. So you gotta make my point.
Because
so
that lifestyle, you ain't sleeping early.
For your weed dealer, right? You kind of
trying to get away from wifey.
You have to make it worth his while to kind of like come see you sometimes, right?
Yeah.
Especially to be open late.
Or he needs to be in the mood like, yo, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna.
You're a coke dealer though. You can call 3 o'clock in the morning. You can't call you. No. Let me this. Can you call your weed dealer at 3 o'clock in the morning?
Listen, man.
And weed dealers don't get called at 3 o'clock in the morning.
See, that's the thing. This is what I've seen in movies. This is what I heard.
This is what I witnessed in the club.
All right.
You can call your coke dealer at 2-3 o'clock in the morning for $40. You can't wake up your weed dealer at 2 o'clock in the morning for $40.
Listen, V.
Respect.
If it's me, like before you call me, there's like 6 other niggas you gotta get to. Garage. You know what I mean? I that's why I see movies. Like you gotta get 6. You got 6 other avenues. Maybe 12. But how about Brooklyn? Brooklyn's getting busy. Now we got LaMarcus. Can we all agree that Brooklyn's just gonna win it all this year? It's gonna, Durant's been chilling. Blake's coming in. He's like, they're like, oh, he hasn't dunked in months, and he was like, there was no need to. Bang. Now there's a need to.
So I lost that bet. You realize I lost that bet immediately. He dunked in the first game. Like, immediately. Like, he dunked in, like, the first quarter of the first game that he played. I was like, well, there goes my over-under. So I think I definitely took the over. I thought he was gonna dunk until, like, the second game sometime. But immediately he was like, I wasn't applying myself.
No. He was like, yo, I was working on my J.
Which, listen...
He was working on his J.
Which is what we kind of expected that he was doing that. He just wasn't applying himself. Because why apply myself on a team that's going nowhere? All I'm going to do is take jump shots. Listen, even Andre Drummond, a guy that really can't shoot, was doing that same shit in Cleveland.
Yo, but
which I wish the Knicks would have gotten.
Because on the real, LaMarcus, like LaMarcus Aldridge coming to Brooklyn.
We could talk
right?
about
And Blake coming. And then, like Harden, like Kyrie, like is Kevin Durant the one? Because he's like, yo, I pulled a hamstring. All right. Or was it Kyrie? Like Kyrie went cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, and then they got Harden in, and he came back.
I'm gonna tell you something.
And then Durant came in. They played 3 games. Boom, boom, boom. They killed it. They was like, oh my man, yo D, like chill. With your Achilles, like your calf, something. The hamstring. Like cause those muscles you can't really like X-rays, like you could distort those a little bit. Oh yeah, the ham. Oh, it's still how I feel. Yeah, just say it's tight, motherfucker. It's tight. Oh yeah, it's tight.
But you know what though? Because the Brooklyn.
I'm curious.
The Brooklyn hate is here now.
Oh,
I told you. See, what's so funny? I knew it was coming. And I'm telling you, I can't wait for Brooklyn fans to really be there because Brooklyn is going to so galvanize around this team because this is nothing different than what LeBron has done his whole career. It's stack his teams.
That's what they talk. That was my point.
Right. And what helped? You know what I mean? That's so. Now we're at a point where it's not even so much about stacking the team. It really is insurance in case Kevin Durant can't make it. Because who knows if KD they ain't gonna play around these injuries no more. The same thing that's going on with him now. It's kind of the same shit that was going on with Golden State. It's a little sore. It's a little tender in that area. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And it's not the Achilles, but it's the calf.
Calf? but look who's coach. Once Harden came in, man, that was we're Harden alone. We're Harden alone. You're like, yo, they gonna make the finals. We're Harden alone.
But you understand, like it's all encompassing, right? It's not what you're saying is not exclude out that equation because you had to take easy in case Kevin Durant wasn't there. But now but even by that time you already had James Harden, and you had to realize that you know what we don't want to do is leave James. We know we got Kyrie, but Kyrie's still kind of temperamental, and that's kind of the reason why we got James Harden to begin with because Kyrie was temperamental. We weren't worried about Kevin Durant's injury.
Or was that strategy?
We don't know, but
exactly.
The front office believed that Kyrie Irving was temperamental and had us all believing Kyrie Irving's temperamental. So James Harden was the perfect cover-up for his temperamentalness because James Harden is the bona fide Iron Man.
Oh, we don't know if Kyrie's coming back or not. Get the fuck out of here. You know he's coming back. He got 3-year contract. 100 something. He coming back. Durant's there. Did you not see the googly eyes?
Yo.
Oh, man.
So James Harden was already brought there to cover Kyrie's tail. And then if Kyrie was gonna be temperamental to be in and out the lineup, and now you see that Kevin Durant may be kind of injury prone, and also you realize you're gonna baby Kevin Durant. So let's not call him injury prone. You're gonna baby Kevin Durant with any little injury because you don't want what happened in Golden State to happen to him again. So now if the only constant right now is James Harden, you don't want James Harden to go through in Houston. In Brooklyn, what he went through in Houston. And granted, I know that he has Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving. We're talking about when they're not there. You don't want that team to look like that Houston team when those guys are missing.
You see what those guys without him, they're just missing him. And you said what happened? 20 game losing streak?
Who?
When Harden left?
Oh, to my Houston.
Yeah.
So like I said, it's a bunch of like weird little things in there because.
All right. Who's gonna win championship this year?
Brooklyn.
All right.
We already said Brooklyn. We said Brooklyn already had to win a championship this year.
They still talking about fucking LeBron and AD.
Well.
LeBron. I think you think I think Brooklyn's bench is really nice. They got a deep bench. You know who I'm sad they let go? Was Shumpert.
They let Shumpert go?
Yeah. Because he was hurt or whatever.
He couldn't pass waivers, right? That's what
I think some shit like that.
That's not letting him go. He couldn't pass waivers.
Yeah.
So if he can get himself healthy, then maybe they'll bring him back. Like, you know what I mean? You can bring him back later on in the season, right around playoff time. But right now, it doesn't make any sense. Like, just to burn up a roster spot when you're trying to make moves like they've been making in the last couple of weeks.
Oh, they're about now. Like, and they're like, yo, KD's like, yo, LeBron showed me well.
Because now
it's always like grasshopper.
Because now
LeBron was like grasshopper.
Claxton can shoot threes. You can start Claxton and bring LaMarcus Aldridge and fucking DJ off the bench. And those guys will be able to help slow down the game and give you a nice half court game because LaMarcus Aldridge is a block is on the block player.
You know,
and that's a lot of size.
I don't know who said it. I don't know who said it, but I agreed. They were like, yo, with LaMarcus Aldridge and Blake Griffin, they're like, yo, they could win you one playoff game.
Yeah.
Just them, like, you know what I'm saying? They could win you like
LaMarcus
like
Aldridge,
you could. Yeah, if you feed him and like he's hot that day,
you can get 26 points out of LaMarcus Aldridge if he's hot that game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
If Blake Griffin
and Blake is feeling it.
If Blake Griffin gets a good matchup and he's able to shoot over and dunk, man.
If Blake is hitting his threes, it's a wrap for you. Trust me when I tell you.
But again, Brooklyn is must see, and I'm glad to see Brooklyn is. As much as I'm a Knicks fan, I'm Brooklyn to my core when it comes to my heart, and I'm really happy to see Brooklyn must see because Brooklyn's gonna win a chip this year. And when Brooklyn wins a chip this year, I will be celebrating with them.
You know what? I'm a Jersey.
You heard me say this.
I'm fucking Jersey, B. And you know where the Brooklyn Nets came from? Jersey, nigga. So I got more Horton.
When Brooklyn wins a championship this year,
that's that New York shit. That's that New York shit, nigga.
I'll be celebrating
that
with
nigga.
Brooklyn this year,
Fuck that shit, nigga.
You hear that?
Nigga,
Brooklyn.
you know they Jersey, nigga. Kenny Anderson, nigga. Derek Coleman, what you got, nigga? You know, and I know you went with, hey.
Yo.
Jersey, son.
Brooklyn, B.
All day.
Now, the trade deadline kind of came and went, and we talked about this New York team that was now 24-23, and before they lost this last game, they were 12th in the league, 4th in the conference, 3rd in the division, right?
I was hoping they got ball.
And I'm glad you brought that back up. So, what ended up happening, right, is a couple of things.
Ooh.
This New York Knicks team will end up being rewarded by management. Just to let you know. Because part of us keep on saying, well, if these guys are doing what they're doing, right? That's Giannis's brother. That wasn't even Giannis.
That was his brother.
Yeah. That was Giannis. Giannis.
Yeah, he's hooked on finance.
This New York team was rewarded for playing well. Where it's like, you know what? We really don't want to upset this chemistry too much. And what we would like to do is let these guys ride it out. And whether they make the playoffs or not, this is going to feel like a winning season for what they've wanted to do.
Oh, wait. I got to say something. I hear something. I just got to tell her, yo, just come up. Don't worry about it. Just come up. All right, go ahead. No, go ahead. I'm sorry. I don't know where that came from.
You having that feeling too? You having that feeling too? Like somebody just in the car chilling?
Yeah, like yo, just come up, man. Just come up, man. Don't worry about it.
This is gonna be fun. I've been wondering like, yo, because you're supposed to get bud at like at a certain time. So it means you're supposed to be here at a certain time. So
KJ had a fucked up tire today. I think he was outside. I was telling him to come up. I'm like, yo, he's still trying to get that last nut secured.
So I believe that they were definitely.
I knew my life I was twitching for a reason.
Shut us.
Hi.
Alright, go on.
I'm fantastic. You okay?
Yes. So I can't get bud today. It's too late.
Alright, so I'll just go make my move.
Hey, you on?
Oh, sorry. Got distracted. Listen, that's what happens. Like I told you that this is who I took to Denver with me.
Yay.
Oh shit.
Yo, Clippers. Yo, I think the Clippers gonna take out the Lakers. I think Clippers will make it through. Like
the Rajon Rondo move is a big move. I think I want to say that for Wednesday when and I think I'll get more in depth.
Well, I'm just saying we ain't gotta get in depth. Yo, his story was dope. That he had the card in his pocket in his wallet. He had Rondo. Man. Oh.
Card in his pocket, Rondo.
Yeah, in his wallet. He had a rookie card of Rondo.
I didn't know that.
Oh, this was all man.
Who? Somebody from the Clippers?
Yeah.
Number 14 right there?
Yeah. His last name is Man, I believe.
Oh, I didn't hear that story. But I thought that was good for them to
He
get
was like,
Rajon Rondo.
I got it right here. You want to see it? He had it in his wallet. He was like, you want to see it? I got it right here. Boom. He took it out. That shit was dope. Rondo was like, damn, I'm old. Like, but you inspired someone, man. That made the league. That shit is dope. That's the shit. I want to inspire somebody to do something. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I could inspire someone to be, to achieve what they need to achieve in life, I'm like, hey, inspiration. Where's my rookie card? I like, look, when you make it, pull my rookie card out and shit. Like, yo, I was hustling because of this nigga right here. Like, we should do some ghetto, like, yo, my man Rodney, we call him A Street. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, let's get a card, like a rookie card, like, you know what I'm saying?
5301, 11-5. You know what I'm saying? This is my dude. You know what I mean?
Nigga, I'm from 305, nigga. Where my rookie card at? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit.
Oh, shit.
Man, my rookie card, what? That shit might cost some money right about now.
So, back to the Knicks. The Knicks didn't make any moves. And I thought that was because they were really trying to reward their players for at least a job.
They should have got Drummond. They should have got Drummond.
Let's start off with Ball.
All of a sudden, Ball was oh, my knee hurts. Like he did that shit with the Lakers too. He didn't want to. They were talking about him getting traded. His daddy was like, "Yo, fake an injury, nigga. Yo, light skin."
But no, his dad wants him out of there. His dad wants him out of that. His dad didn't want him out of LA. His dad wants him out of New Orleans.
Yeah, I know.
So
of course, he's in New Orleans.
But the New Orleans Pelicans wanted too much for Lonzo Ball. That's the only reason why the Knicks didn't get them on. Cause they went after him aggressively. Yeah. And the New Orleans Pelicans just wanted way too much for him.
That's him.
T-Man. Right? And he's also going to be a restricted free agent. He's also going to be a free agent next year. So the way they figured is like, we're not going to give up all of this for somebody who's going to be a free agent next year. We'll just get him next year in free agency.
Yeah, and that's what the Knicks should have done with Melo.
But they were playing stupid.
Well,
but also, Melo also put the
pressure.
Put the thought in the air is like, yo, if you want me, come get me.
Yeah. We want you. Just, be patient, Mike. Be patient. Coming to get you.
Right. Now they know better. They learn from that.
Yeah. Melo learned from that.
Well,
Melo was like, damn, yo, I should have just waited. I would have had Felt, and I would have had, these cats.
Now
that would have been a nice team.
With the Knicks and Andre Drummond, they needed him more than anything else because of what happened to Mitchell Robinson. Mitchell Robinson broke his ankle. Mitchell Robinson just returned from a wrist injury, and then he ended up breaking his ankle, and to have Taj Gibson and Nelson Noel be your only two centers on the lineup is not good enough. At least not to me. And Andre Drummond would have really helped, but instead Andre Drummond decided to go to the LA Lakers, which is really going to help Anthony Davis. Because
I don't know if he's going to come back from that Achilles.
He's a better... Well, we'll see. Because
saying?
Andre Drummond is a better JaVale McGee. Way better JaVale McGee. He's like Dwight Howard.
Oh.
But hungrier.
Well,
but a young Dwight Howard.
Ain't Dwight Howard a Hall of Famer?
Damn near. Yeah.
Three-time Drummond ain't gonna be a Hall of Famer.
Three-time defensive champion.
Yeah, Drummond.
No, but okay.
Drummond ain't gonna be a Hall of Famer.
But that's also because Dwight Howard had the opportunity. To
he even thought about going to the Nets too. He was like, "Yo, it was either Brooklyn." He was like, "I go to Brooklyn." I was like, "Yo, these cats get."
Miami.
I'm like,
Miami. He thought about Miami.
Yeah.
Like Miami was up in there, and New York was trying to go after
Oladipo. Oh, we gotta talk about that shit too. Oladipo in Miami. I want to see how he's gonna fit with Jimmy. You know what I'm saying? And Dragic. Like, yo, they got a little squad there.
He fits their squad there. Victor Oladipo fits the Heat culture. Like, the Heat doesn't get anybody that doesn't fit their culture. And I'm telling you right now, I have seen that Victor Oladipo is a fit for their culture since day one. Like that has always that has been one thing about him. So I think he'll be perfectly fine. It'll be like Jimmy Butler going
fucking
all
COVID,
over.
Man.
What has happened?
It's fucking March Madness, bro. Fucking NCAA's are playing right now.
So who just got canceled?
Who
there's somebody the team just get?
No, man. It's just fucked up because it's a Tuesday, and usually they don't play on Tuesdays and shit. I mean, today's Monday, but it's Monday and Tuesday. Like, instead of Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, now it's Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.
Okay.
I don't know why, but
more television time anyway. Hey, it's more money.
You gotta go where the money's at.
Yeah. Now, speaking of going where the money's at, this right here, what I'm about to say next, is directly specifically to Knicks fans. Before the trade deadline happened, I heard Knicks fans say this a lot, that they don't want to give up.
Okay, Houston won.
Too many of their picks, right? Or they were cherishing the picks that they have, right, over players. Like, let's say, getting in Lonzo Ball and Andre Drummond. If it would have taken the picks from the Knicks.
Are the Knicks gonna make the playoffs or what?
Of course they are. We said this. I said this.
Yes.
I said this.
Yes.
I don't even care about we said. I said this.
Yeah.
I did the math.
That playing
and
game.
they had a schedule.
But it's still in the playoff game.
I did them. The playing game is the playoffs.
They're playing, yeah.
They're fourth right now in the conference. Fourth.
No, they're not fourth.
Fourth.
They were.
Until they lost that one game. Let's see where they're at now.
Exactly. You went on vacation.
No. Until this L right here that they just took, they would see. I don't have it up on the big screen for you so you can see. Before they took the loss, so while that game was going on, they were fourth in the conference. I'm gonna refresh the page. to see if that loss pushed them down any.
Mm-hmm.
They're 5th in the conference now with that loss. Still ahead of Boston.
Who's 4th?
Who just moved up to 4th? Charlotte.
They've been at 4th.
Nah, they weren't 4th a while ago. We was just at 4th with that win. With that win yesterday.
Oh, because Charlotte lost to Phoenix.
With that win against Milwaukee that we just had, beating Milwaukee twice now this year.
Ooh, say it again.
And with that win against Milwaukee that we just had, beating them now twice now this year.
Say what?
That win against Milwaukee that we just had, beating them now twice this year. That last win had put New York to 4th in the conference, but they just lost against Miami. Now they're back down to 5th. And yes, I believe that the New York Knicks will win will end up getting into the playoffs because I have them at a 500 record, and a 500 record is gonna get you into the playoffs whether you're in the East or you're in the West. It don't matter. So they're still gonna make it in the playoffs. And as it currently stands, they're ahead of the schedule that I had them at. I didn't have them winning 24 games right now. I had them falling a little bit behind.
But no, you have them playing in that tournament.
Yeah, I had them playing because I had them losing.
So you had them in the tournament.
Because I had them losing against Milwaukee and I had them losing against Miami. They beat Milwaukee.
How many times?
Twice now this season.
How many times?
2 times.
Yay. 2 times.
I just realized what I've been missing.
Uh-huh.
So, but the Knicks still managed to be 1-6 in the division, which isn't good.
Oh, division, they ain't winning that. Brooklyn got that shit fucking
But they're
locked
1-6 in the division. So while they're 3rd in their division, they're only 1-6 in their division.
Yeah, because Philly,
Philly,
we ain't even
Brooklyn,
first.
Boston,
We're second.
Yeah, Philly's first.
Yeah. I don't know how. Yo, they were killing Houston. You could have had Ben Simmons.
Can I tell you this though? The Brooklyn Nets and the New York Knicks both have the same amount of wins in their conference, both at 17.
Nice. But they 0-2 against Brooklyn.
I just told you they're 1-6 in the division. The only person I'm assuming that they've beat must either be Toronto or Boston. As Toronto tried to get rid of Kyle Lowry, but they decided to hold on to him.
Yeah, Lowry's like, really? You can like. I'm like, I chill here. I mean, you know why he stood? No, you know why he stood? I get
free food.
Yo, this is why Lowry was like, nah, I'm good, because you know where he's playing at? You know where Toronto is playing at?
In Orlando right now.
No.
Florida.
No, yeah. But where?
Tampa?
Yes, sir. And he's like, fuck that. I'm good right here in Tampa. Let me get my money. I'm chilling. Like, he like chilling with Brady and shit. They just won. Motherfucker, they just won the Super Bowl.
Because also,
like, he's chilling hard. Like,
and also, you know what ends up happening? Because they're playing in Tampa, his money...
He'll probably come to Miami.
No. Think about this. I just realized this.
He might come to Miami next year.
They can't tax him for Canadian... I understand he's playing
No, he don't get taxed. No, they all don't get taxed.
Because remember, you get taxed where you play at.
Yes.
And so because now they're playing in Tampa, this is probably the most they've seen out of their money ever because they get all these home games in Tampa now.
No, I know. I know this because they talked about it, and I was just like, they're like, oh, we gonna stay in Tampa, like I ain't tax free, and then they got taxed in Canada, so they could see the difference.
Not only tax, but also you may lose money between currency exchange sometimes too.
My brother, they gonna be like, yo, I'm making so much money right now.
Hey,
yo, I'm either going to Texas. I'm going to Houston. Houston sucks, but there's no taxes.
The fact that like on a $23 million contract, that you can save $5 million by being in the right state all of a sudden, or being in the right.
How about Denver? Denver takes taxes out?
Taxes everything.
Oh.
Taxes, food, gratuity automatically, like
everything,
drink, like
everything. Beverages,
alcohol, like everything is fucking taxed. That's usually when they had their weed. That's usually I realized how easily it was for them to pull out weed and get the taxes off of weed because they were used to everything being taxed anyway. Mm-hmm. So when they had their weed bill, but I was like, yeah, no, bring weed. We just tax that shit too. Like we tax everything else. Fuck, we tax their water. Like fuck it, no. Oh shit.
Texas at. Oh, my bad. I got a flashback and shit. Tax everything. Everything.
So, Brooklyn has continued to do their zone. As you see them, they just came in with another win, another close win, right? But they closed out the game. They added LaMarcus Aldridge and Blake Griffin and now LaMarcus Aldridge recently to that team, and we're starting to see that team fully come together. And I know you guys heard me say this.
Not yet.
No.
You know,
pieces.
Like you know what's so dope though that nobody even thinking about because you're not a Brooklyn fan. If you're a Brooklyn fan, whatever we do this year, we're all in. We're gonna fucking win it, whatever. And then next year they're gonna be like, how can they repeat it? You know how? My man Dinwiddie is gonna be.
Dinwiddie's gonna come in there and
like
be another ball handler.
Yes.
And he's gonna be the hungry one.
Yes, he is.
Because he didn't have to participate in the last championship.
And he gotta. You can't be that dumb. Like yo, I want to be traded. Like you can't say that.
This is easy streak.
This is easy. Yo, I'm coming off my injury. I'm coming off my injury. I'm just gonna flow in here. So, I ain't gotta do as much shit as I used to.
I'm gonna tell you something that Dinwiddie has over.
Shit.
I'm gonna tell you something that Dinwiddie has over Kyrie Irving, that he has over James Harden, that he has over Kevin Durant, that he has over DeAndre Jordan, he has over Blake Griffin, and he has over LaMarcus Aldridge. He has over all of them. Like, whether he plays one game to get that championship or not, you know what he has over them? I built the culture that brought all these bitches here. Yo.
You know what? You know what?
I built the culture that brought all of them bitches
But
here.
he was butthurt. He was butthurt when they got...
Kyrie Irving, because Kyrie's going to take his shit.
Yeah.
And they play a lot the same.
And they were like, listen, man. We're going to play you shooting guard. So then Kyrie's like, yo, I'll be shooting guard. You could run point. And then he's like, nah, let me be shooting guard. You know what I'm saying? That's where the beef is, like, cause I know that conversation. I'm like, yo.
I want that ball handling responsibility.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're gonna run a team, yeah, you can take your shot when you want to, but you always gotta swing it. And when you swing that shit, I'm like this.
Versus when you know when you the shooting guard.
Yeah, when you swing that shit,
shoot first, pass second.
Yeah, hell yeah, shooting guard, boy. I'm like, well, I was a shooting guard. I was like, oh yeah, come here. I was like, oh, laughing, fake pass, laughing. Like what? Yo, Marcel's a jog. I'm like, shut the fuck up.
That is the
pass the ball.
That is one thing.
My bad. I'm getting fucking flashback from when I was in. Damn it, pass the motherfucker, bitch. So, I scored 17 and we won.
So I'm putting this out here now.
Nigga, how much you scored?
And I may put. I may have to put this in. I may have to put this in the 20 verse.
Damn it, 50.
That when Brooklyn wins their championship,
350.
for
See
all the people
happens?
that may take a shot at 350. See how that happens. I'm here with you. Sorry.
My dude.
Yeah.
I just got a flashback. I was in high school again.
I got you. You know what I mean? Like, before
pass the fucking ball. Oh, my bad. I'm
before
sorry.
You had any body fat.
Ooh, Jesus.
I've heard white people tell the story. Like, yo.
Damn. Ooh. They're going to do some push-ups right now. I'm going to do some push-ups right now, son. Wait a minute. I've been doing push-ups in motherfucking since Corona. Like, nigga, you got me doing push-ups right now. Hold on.
See, now you know where your boys get it from. Wow. You ain't cocky. You know,
I ain't talking to you no more. You know what? I need a cold one, man.
Oh, fuck.
You know you ain't shit.
Oh, shit. I love you, though. Oh, my God. So, okay, we were talking about Brooklyn. And with what is going on with them. The Brooklyn Nets. Shit, what the fuck was I? You know what? I'm gonna tell you guys, to be honest with you, I may have hit that point. I may have hit that wall where I'm not quite sure what to talk about anymore. Cause I want to talk about Brooklyn being in the house. Well, like I want to talk about some of these NBA moves. All right, but now that the Brooklyn Nets have gotten exactly who they got, right? And they have the team that they have pieced and put together. It really is on them because before they added Blake Griffin, before they added LaMarcus Aldridge, I was already saying like, yo, Brooklyn, you gotta win this. Like this is all on you to win. Like you have no excuse. And I understand that the LA Lakers got LaMarcus Aldridge, but you know what? I don't think that's not LaMarcus Aldridge, but they got DeAndre Drummond. I don't know if that's enough for them to be able to win a championship. I understand how that takes away a lot of pressure from Anthony Davis, but I don't think that pushes them anything over that. I don't think that pushes them over the edge. I think that empire crumbles. And once that passes, like you're gonna have left with Brooklyn trying to.
The West ain't no joke, man. You got Utah. Nobody want to talk about them, which that's fine.
Cause we don't see them. Because
Utah and Denver's like the same team and shit.
Thank you. Okay, I've watched Utah, and I can't tell you shit special about Utah.
The Spider.
And I've watched Denver. And I think, and I find way more things special about Denver than I do Utah.
I think Gordon's gonna make a difference.
I think so too.
He's gonna make a difference. Take him a little bit, cause nobody jumps that high in Denver. The mile high, like ain't nobody jumped that high though. Like Jokic, like I know the air is thin up there and shit, and Jokic got like that little bounce. I can't even tell you.
Speaking of, so it was funny. Somebody was asking me, "Oh, how you like in Denver?" And I was like, "Yo, it's fucking fantastic." And he thought I was being sarcastic. I think he's in that. I think he's in that thread. Were you in that thread? No. That's a different thread. Right.
Nah, I wasn't that special.
No. That's that same thread that it's that thread that you're not in. Like it's this big ass thread that you guys.
I know. Yeah, listen, you ain't gotta just you could have just let that go by, but you want to just keep it like no, you don't be in that thread because of this and that and the other thing.
I don't know why.
Like you know what I'm saying? Just let it go, man. I'm sorry.
So I was asked by somebody if how I was enjoying it. I was like, it was fucking fantastic. And they thought I was being sarcastic. You being sarcastic, being serious. I'm like, no, I'm like, I am serious. Like, I am fucking loving this.
Oh, I was in that thread.
I was like, yo,
I was in that thread.
I've never been higher
in
my life.
I was like, I was in that thread. That shit was funny.
And I was like, but I mean, seriously, like, Denver is the Mile House City. I've never been higher. And I'm smoking my ass off. I have never been higher. Double entendre like a motherfucker in my goddamn life.
Damn.
For those that have visited,
I wanted to go.
For those,
but since I couldn't go, I just had to get my seat up.
And for those that know, the show that you guys saw pop up in here. What? For the no, the show that just popped in here, like that's who I ended up bringing to Colorado with me. So, listen, I didn't bring Colorado. Like, you know what happened?
Plymouth Rock.
You know what happened?
I didn't have Plymouth Rock.
Randomly,
Plymouth Rock laid on me.
Like randomly, Mom Dukes was like, "Your friend coming to Colorado with us?" I'm like, "No, what the fuck are you making me think that?" And I was like, "Wait, is that okay?" Cause I'm like, cause I'm over here like, yo, you just.
That's that shit. Can we do that?
Yeah, I feel like, is that like, I didn't know I could do that. Cause I'm over here thinking like, yo, you guys just met her. Like, why would you say that?
You're a grown ass man.
But also, they know how I maneuver.
Listen, this call is being recorded.
Quality and triggers.
You be forgetting that.
Listen, ain't nothing. Listen, cause anything I've said here, I've damn near said everywhere. But Laura, when she asked me that, cause I told her too. I was like, my first response was no, because I'm like, why would you even think that? And I was like, wait, but is that okay?
Well, she's into stones, isn't she? What stones y'all got?
Amethyst, a bloodstone.
A bloodstone.
And fuck, what's that one?
What color was it? Red?
Fuck, I have to remember. Shit, it's the one. Shit. I can't remember. There's one other one. There's one other one. I know we got an amethyst. I know we got a bloodstone.
Well, what color is that bloodstone?
It's like a clear. It's like a smoky clear.
I want to take a little blood. That's why it's smoky.
It's smoky clear. And then I can't remember the other one. Shit, it was a black one though.
Nigga, we ain't talking about you. Damn. See how it was got to come back to you?
No, that's what I was talking about me either. So,
all right, good. How long we been on already?
About an hour and a half almost. So we're just about ready to cut this off. We almost ended the hour and a half mark. But which is great because...
Wait, what happened? You called me?
We talked about nothing.
No, I thought you called me. I heard Mark.
This is great.
I thought I heard Mark. I thought he was...
You're still big.
I thought he was calling me and shit.
No, so the Denver Nuggets may end up moving up and causing people problems. If the Lakers can't get
they made some nice moves on there.
And there's a lot of people out. We didn't even go over all the injuries because
are they talking about injuries like they injured or they just trying to bullshit them and just keep them for the playoffs and shit?
There's some prominent names that are out, and we'll talk about all of those names on Wednesday's podcast, along with what the fuck is going on in the Garden again with James Dolan. I'm not even gonna say anything more. I'm teasing this because we're gonna talk about it on Wednesday's podcast.
Oh, cause I know somebody that got something to say about it.
Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about the rest of these NBA moves. We're gonna talk about the players that are out,
and we're gonna talk about football though. You know, don't sleep on
And we're gonna talk about some of these
49ers.
We're talking about some of these moves that the Jets have made, the Giants have made, the 49ers have made, the Dolphins have made.
I'm gonna go from 3 to 12.
And we're gonna talk about.
What are you doing? I'm just playing. I'm going to 6.
And we talking about the moves. I mean, we're talking about the moves that the Houston Texans considered to considering to do.
Ooh,
against
you see how many cases against them?
Like 13 or something.
19. Right? 19 cases.
So what I've heard now, a lot of these people.
So are they
aren't masseuses though?
What is he saying? Touch my dick? Oh, I'm gonna charge you for that.
Or
like,
okay,
like,
so
I don't know, like it's conspiracy, whatever it is.
I don't want to call it that, but a scenario that could possibly happen came to my mind. See, I'm not gonna discredit anything, but we can talk about possible scenarios. We never want to discredit a victim, but we can talk about possible scenarios on all possible scenarios.
There's no legal charges,
and
you know why?
And one of my possible scenarios was that, hey, what if he doesn't wear underwear, right? And when the massage therapist says, "Hey, take off your pants or whatever,"
and he's freeballing.
He's just because a lot of those charges that he has is he exposed himself to me. So these are one of the things I thought about. Now,
that's a good argument.
Nigga. So
there better not be not even one pair of drawers in your underwear.
But also, let's also add this.
Should be jock strap.
A lot of these people that are saying that he exposed himself to me during a massage aren't licensed massage therapists. These people are generally hired for other services naturally than massages. So if I have somebody
maybe
that is normally not a massage by trait coming to give me a massage, maybe I'm thinking I'm going to expose myself to her because I hired a hooker to give me a fucking massage.
Yo, you know what?
Or a stripper to give me a massage.
Check this out.
That I'm paying $400 fucking for. $500.
Check this out. Fuck all that, right? The Texans are like happy that shit's going on, or they probably did it. You know what I'm saying?
Hooked him up with this.
Yeah, they probably did it.
The lawyer lives 3 blocks from the owner.
That's what I'm saying. So what I'm trying to say is...
Sorry, not 3 blocks from the owner. 3 houses. The lawyer that is representing this case lives 3 houses from the owner of the Houston Texans.
All right, this is...
They're neighbors.
This is my fucking point. Shut the fuck up.
They barbecue together.
Yes.
Brunch.
And you know what?
Croquet.
And you know what? And you know what? So when Texans trade him, they don't get like a ransom for him, but they Like now, the ransom ain't that high. Oh, he's tarnished. We could let him go because we didn't know if he was guilty
but
or
you
like.
wanted as
But
many number one picks for.
yeah, but you see.
What they're
Listen,
doing to
you see
him
what
is
Miami
making
did,
him
right?
worth a 6th-round pick. You could have gotten first multiples.
Miami wanted him. Miami wanted him. They're like, yo,
we
we'll
gotta
give
move
you
on.
3. Da da da. You, nigga, like how?
The
What?
Jets wouldn't give you 3, 4.
Like, I give you 2. I give you 2. But you know what? Fuck you.
Yo,
Like, you know what? I don't even think they would have given 2.
okay, I'm gonna ask you a hard question.
I don't think they
I'm
would
gonna
have
ask you a
given.
hard question.
If I give you 3, I ain't giving you 2.
I'm gonna ask you a hard question.
I give you 18 with 2.
Do you think that he did it, or do you think that the organization is trying to set him up?
Bro,
And I'll answer the
He's
same question
young.
in a second.
he's young. He's getting fucking massages. Bitch, you know you want that dick. It comes with 100 and how many million?
Possibly.
You know what I'm saying?
If I
Like,
don't pull out. You know what them titties do?
damn.
You
I don't
love me
know.
some
I don't pull
big-ass
out.
Titties.
Oh shit, that's a little too much info.
For real. You heard me.
But shit.
Well, we know
I
this because you got 2 kids.
I haven't pulled out. I was gonna say, wait a minute.
Like-
I haven't pulled out since.
Actually,
wait, hold on.
thinking about it,
Let me. I'm like, wait a minute. How was my youngest? Oh, 12.
You know what's funny?
I haven't pulled out.
You know what's funny because at first I'm over wait, that's way too much information. But I'm like, wait a minute, I've met your kids. How did, like that's a direct product of you not pulling.
As my boy says, you shooting it. No, nobody told you shoot up the club. He was like, yo, you be shooting up the club and shit. He was like, that's why you got. He was like, that's why you got 3 kids because you be shooting up the club. And he 40 something and he ain't got no kids. And I'm like, alright. I'm like, alright, B. Alright. I was chilling. Yo, you know what's crazy? Because I was hanging with him one time and shit. And somebody was like, oh, you got kids? Because he's like 40, 43, 42, 44, some shit. 40, 40, 40, something 40 club and shit. And we chilling. He's like, nah, I'm too selfish. He's like, I'm too selfish to have a kid. I said, nah, B. I said, the most selfish thing you can do in life is have a kid. You know what I'm saying? Like, boom. I'm gonna make another me. That's how selfish I am. You know what I'm saying? I'm selfish. I'm a selfish motherfucker. I'm trying to make, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make another me. And I'm like, look, that nigga, I'm you know what I'm saying? I'm crazy too, so I need another one. Just in case. Or you know what? Like, as me, man, listen. And he was like, I fucked him up. He was like, you know what?
You just fucked me up.
I never thought about
You
that.
just fucked me up. I was like,
He was like, yo, I fucked him up. I was like, yo, dog, selfish. Nigga, I'm the most selfish being I know. Like, I'm a selfish motherfucker.
I still need these next 2 years to get this portfolio right.
Like, yo, man, listen.
I can't get this portfolio right with paying for Infamil. Like, I'm sorry. Like,
No,
alright,
kids come with benefits.
They do.
You know what I'm saying? Just act broke enough and you get some Similac for free and you know what I'm saying? You get
How much do you make? 18,000. No, that was too much. Oh shit! I'm sorry, mistake.
9,000. Oh, erase that one. Like erase that one. I didn't mean 18. I meant 8.
Like when you work at, I only do deliveries from Postmates. Like shoot.
Shit. How much is the hospital bill?
See,
Free.
Now I understand why.
How much is it?
I'm
Free.
gonna be
Free.
free
And free.
Just like
And
the same
free.
way you can.
And free. Free. Oh, you don't know about that
But
commercial.
you know what? Just like how you can catch this podcast for free. I just remind everybody you can catch the podcast that that is basically just tell your smart speaker play the latest episode of the MyT Sports Podcast. M is in Mike, Y is in Yankee, T is in Tango Sports Podcast. Or you can tell your smart speaker that you would like to watch the latest episode of the MyT Sports Podcast. You have to say it that way because it doesn't recognize as MyT. You have to say MyT Sports Podcast. And that's the easiest way to catch us. You can always hit us up on the website mytsports.net. Something I always forget to tell you guys to do because this is something that usually isn't on the top of my priority list. But please remember to like and share the podcast so you can put your peoples on. That's how much you know I just do this so much for the love of it because the thing that I should probably remember the most to get myself this maximum exposure thing I forget about to remember to do the least. Please remember to like and share. I really do appreciate it. Hope you guys continue to catch a wave that never subsides. Party hard, enjoy everything, regret nothing. This is MyT Sports Podcast. I'm Untitled Chapter. I'm out of here. This is my co-host Mark 21 Mark salute.
21 life salute.
Oh, sorry, 21
Yay,
life
yay.
salute. 21 Mark salute. I'm tripping. Let me get that in there. I had to run that one time. Now, can somebody please play my outro so I can stop rambling?
Sorry,
Sorry,
B.
I tried.
I try not to.
Honest. All the bandwidth
I didn't
in the
realize
world
how much
couldn't
that-
keep me
How much
contained.
that transition, yo?
No lag, no
I gotta get off
lag.
camera. I gotta get off camera.
Gonna share my talents with Podbean Live. Always knew I'd take the pod there. Just a lot later than a lot of listeners thought. Last of the real gabbers. Well, maybe not the last. Munchkin got good mic skills. New, improved MyT Podcaster. Potting down now. Last call for drinks. Bars closing. Sun's out. Heard the casino got a buffet breakfast. Don't wanna go far. Wild night.
That shit came from Vegas.
Tired, B.
I know.
Tired.
That came from Vegas all day.
My